Ever wondered if love is a matter of chance or destiny? What if it's a little bit of both? Picture a city, a metropolis that never sleeps, where the hum of life is a constant symphony. In this city live two souls, as different as chalk and cheese. One, an aspiring artist, her eyes always searching for the extraordinary in the ordinary. The other, a reserved writer, his mind a battlefield of thoughts and ideas, the pen his only sword. In the heart of this city, they meet, not in a grand ballroom or a romantic restaurant, but in a local bookstore, a haven of stories in a world of tumult. A single book, a shared interest, becomes the bridge between their worlds. Their hands meet, not on purpose, but by chance, or maybe destiny. And just like that, in a city of millions, two strangers were drawn together by a single book. In the tapestry of life, every thread counts, and so began the weaving of their story. In this bustling city, where every day is a whirlwind of activity, destiny had a peculiar way of making its presence felt. Our protagonists, two strangers, found themselves bumping into each other again and again, as if guided by an unseen hand. Their first meeting was as accidental as it was ordinary, a simple brush of shoulders in a crowded coffee shop. Yet, in that fleeting moment, a spark was ignited. It was as if the universe conspired to draw them together, two souls adrift in the sea of life, finding solace in each other's presence. Soon, a pattern began to emerge. They'd find themselves seated next to each other at a local event or crossing paths on a busy street. Each meeting was more serendipitous than the last, a beautiful accident that neither of them could ignore. In these chance encounters, they began to unravel layers of each other's lives. She, an aspiring artist, found inspiration in his quiet resilience. He, a reserved writer, found a muse in her boundless spirit. They discovered a shared vulnerability, a mutual understanding that transcended words. Their conversations were not just exchanges of thoughts, but a communion of souls. In the midst of the city's chaos, a deep connection began to form. It was as if their lives, once separate threads, had started intertwining, weaving a story of shared dreams and shared pain, of laughter and tears, of love and longing. This connection wasn't just about love. It was about finding fragments of themselves in each other, about understanding and acceptance, about healing and growth. It was about two individuals, lost in their own worlds, finding a common ground, a shared rhythm, a bond that went beyond the ordinary. And with each chance encounter, a delicate thread was woven between them, binding their lives together. This was not just a story of love, but a testament to the power of connection, to the magic of serendipity, to the beauty of two souls finding each other amidst the chaos of life. Love isn't just about the happy moments. It's about finding beauty in vulnerability. This sentiment rings true for the two strangers entwined in a dance of connection and discovery. As they journey deeper into each other's lives, they face the inevitable obstacles that come with letting someone else into your world. Their pasts are not devoid of heartache. She carries the weight of dreams deferred, her aspiration to be an artist often standing at odds with the stark reality of life. He, on the other hand, battles his own demons, his quiet demeanor a shield against the world, his words his only escape. Insecurities, those silent tormentors, also make their presence known. She doubts her talent, her ability to truly capture the world in her art. He questions whether his words, his stories hold any real value. These are not just passing thoughts, but deep-seated fears that have the power to shatter their newfound happiness. Yet, it's in the face of these challenges that the beauty of their connection truly shines. Instead of being pushed apart, they find themselves drawn closer together. They become each other's safe haven, their support system. In her, he finds an unwavering cheerleader, someone who sees the beauty in his words and encourages him to share them with the world. In him, she finds a kindred spirit, someone who understands the struggle of turning one's passion into a reality, someone who believes in her art even when she struggles to. Through their shared vulnerability, they learn to trust in their connection. They learn that love isn't about creating a facade of perfection. It's about accepting and embracing each other's flaws and insecurities. It's about supporting each other through the highs and lows, the victories and defeats. In the midst of their challenges, they find solace in each other. They find the courage to face their fears, to overcome their insecurities. They find strength in their shared vulnerability, and in doing so, they find love. Amidst the city lights and bustling streets, they found fragments of themselves in each other, piecing together a love story that transcended their ordinary lives. Just when you think you figured it all out, life throws a curveball. That's the thing about happiness, isn't it? It's as delicate as a dewdrop on a leaf, as fragile as a butterfly's wings, and yet we hold on to it with all our might, as if it were an anchor in a storm. And so it was for our artist and writer. Their love story, once a beautiful painting of shared laughter and vulnerability, now faced a significant challenge, a tempest that threatened to erase the colors they had so lovingly filled each other's lives with. In the heart of the bustling city, within the labyrinth of their shared dreams and fears, they found themselves at a crossroads. The city's chaos echoed their turmoil, their struggle to hold on to each other amidst the storm. The writer, once a silent observer of life's intricacies, was now a participant in a battle he never saw coming. The artist, who drew inspiration from the mundane, was suddenly plunged into a whirlwind of emotions, her canvas a reflection of their tumultuous journey. But here's the thing about love. It's not just about sunny days and calm seas. It's about holding hands through the thunderstorms, about finding the courage to battle your demons together. It's about standing in the eye of the hurricane and saying, "We can weather this together." Their love was tested, their happiness fragile and threatened. Would they find a way to navigate through this storm? Would they be able to hold on to each other when the world around them seemed to be falling apart? The artist and the writer, two strangers turned lovers, stood on the brink of an abyss, their hands clasped tightly. Their love story was no longer ordinary. It was a testament to their strength, their resilience, their willingness to fight for their happiness. In the end, love isn't about the absence of chaos, but about finding someone who's worth weathering the storm with. Will their love survive, or will it be lost in the chaos of the world around them? That, my dear viewers, is a question only time can answer.